around finances. So my mom's, but she kind of like owns, but it cost more to demolish and rebuild a place than it does to break loose and move somewhere. Mind you, I didn't want my mom to move somewhere near a busy intersection where Range Rovers have more of a reason to drive past. Our neighborhood, like I'm a couple of blocks down to my left, it's kind of like Rovers don't belong in trailer home parks and stuff, but they don't belong in my neighborhood either. And I remember two houses down on the other side used to have probably kids that owned a black Range Rover Sport, and then their family disappeared, girl. And some whole new person with an Equinox that's royal blue. Mine got stolen and it was white, so I feel like it took my mom a long time to move it to that house. Now she's doing cash payments. I'm like skeptical about everything and why my mom is ignorant in a way that she won't listen to me. And so way back in like 2016, after I had got a Kia Soul that I could have put partially in my name before it got repoed 3 years later, I didn't say anything to Brian when he bought a silver Ford Focus, which I feel like was a good and bad idea now. I mean, the silver Ford Focus was going to prevent him from getting a DUI anyway. Like, and it didn't because he was too busy chasing younger white guys. Because, I'm like, why don't you let these people look at you like fresh meat instead of me? Because I'm just now turning the age he was when I first met him. He was 36. Now I'm 38. Y'all, I surpassed all that. Bitch, he's like 56 years old. I just now turned 38. And people are hating me because I never knew I would fall out of lure just like any other hoe, nigga. So, I had rapper friends being handsy or whatever, sippy. Tried to make him a twin T, tried to punch him in the teeth to match what I look like. Like, bitch, I ain't going to Full Sail University to film niggas like that, because he could have broke his teeth. Like, oh, they dropped that popularity contest. She has been over for years now. Like, I'm gonna go to Full Sail University, and if I don't switch my degree to recording arts and I continue in film, then I get hands-on training with Hollywood Magic Gear. And I hope that I can inspire them to start a third series on Charmed. Yes, or bring back the one with Harry, right? Rupert Evans, because that was rather a splendid performance. So, Let's see if Full Sail University gonna make anybody famous with the kind of past I've had, yo. Because you know that people, you know that Queen of Mean thing, girl. You well, I want to do recording arts because I am phenomenal. Phenomenal, did I pronounce it? With recording. And especially when a bitch sing and I sing, they go, girl! Yeah, ho, sing like a girl. I mean, I really could just like, bitches gonna be like, what you think about that? Cornel J? I'm gonna be like, I ain't try to change your character, but so with me having my miniature picture, my Doberman, she's under my coat. I talked to Full Sail University about having my service animal with me, you guys, and I am fitting to be laughing. Y'all, I don't know if I should put this on camera. I do know that I'm not gonna get caught delivering Uber Eats with my dog in the Orlando, Florida area. That would put a lot of stress on Full Sail University. So I'm trying to make sure they can't get me on camera smelling their fumes, because those magical bitches is only half of magic. Okay, the air clear. Oh! Hurry up and... Who in the hell? These hoes. Why that look like somebody I knew? So yeah, I think these Illuminatis are trying to see how much they could get me to cross the street. But you know, I molested my baby nephew when I was 11 years old, so we all have to make sure they couldn't use that. So, well, I guess you guys know what a 30-year-old, 38-year-old is capable of. So everybody looked like they acting busy like the pandemic virus never killed anyone. That's what I hate the most. I hate how they be trying to look busy. And it be traumatic events. Like, I don't look like I'm walking down a sidewalk through a car. Then when they hurry up and move, they honk as if they got friends on the internet. Bitch, I'm 38 years old, bitch. You ain't gonna say you whack boys all day long. And now you need to hush up. Cause I ain't no boy anyway. So, yeah. Wichita, Kansas 67218 going to prison when they find out how much I've seen. Oh, and by the way, you cannot access my social media with my phone number because, for one, I'm VIP. I don't have to link up my phone numbers. Number two, my phone number is a South Carolina area code. Wichita ain't getting past Atlanta, Georgia, okay? That is a battlefield. That is my own battlefield. You ain't extincting white people and you ain't extincting black people over there. All that drama they causing, y'all, it really extincts people, what they doing. And they're trying to get it to where famous people gotta sit in a Range Rover to keep their fame. So you know I've sat in them 4 times. And if you think you're really confused, girl, your soulmate ain't your soulmate if they're not released straight out of Range Rover prison on you and it's an empty shell. So scratch all the bullshit. They're trying to get people to know that they're a child molester when they never sit in a Range Rover, to make everyone sit and risk that painful ass test they be up to with the jigsaw killer torture chamber. But guess what? Your soulmate isn't your soulmate if they don't pull up to you in a Range Rover anyway. If they're not released from Range Rover in front of you with an empty shell, don't bother, ho. Yeah, use a hoe. So, today's message is sponsored by I Ain't Already a Retard, bitch.